We both like video and photography in similar ways. We like to use it as a study of people or a way of telling a story through visuals.
My name is Kez. I'm a director with a background in photography, fine art photography. Sometimes I DOP, which is nice. I get to always work with cameras in different ways.
I'm Cara. I'm a director of photography. I have a background in photography and camera operating, and I just enjoy image making in general.
We think the same way from a directing perspective, and then from a DOP perspective, we'll also think about elements of the other person's role as well. And that makes it quite fluid, so it's like a backup perspective in a way. So yeah, I think the first part of, planning for this project was what inspires you, what things have you seen that you like, what have you made that you like? Kind of then taking all of those things and then looking at the project we're actually making and being like, okay, cool, what fits?
I think it's been really inspiring seeing the other creators because everyone's so different and everyone's work is amazing in different ways. It's actually taught me not only technical skills, or you watch someone else do something and you're like, oh, I've never done it in that way, or I've never seen that you can do that.
Everyone has really good energy, so you're kind of happy for them to see what you're doing, and also you want to see what they're doing. Every time you work with someone else on something, it lifts in some way. It's nice to have your idea and be creatively fulfilled by what you're going to make. Our project is to shoot a live music video with an artist. So the artist we're working with is called Lapsley. She makes like happy music and dance music.
It's a good track because there are slower parts that we can play with movement, but then there's also like pacier bits, so it should be quite fun to come up with the choreography. We've practiced a lot of the choreography already, but I think that we'll freestyle a little bit as well. I think I would like to go for the 35 if we can make it work.
Yeah.
It's 1.8, so I feel like that would give us what we want. It will be quite complimentary on her and quite flattering.
But then you've got 24, which is a bit more abstract in the view, but maybe it'll give us more space to move around, because our location is like small inside.
Yeah, I think 24 could be good as well, yeah.
We were like, oh, I wish we could shoot in a desert, I wish we could shoot in a desert. You had the Yellow Mountains, but then you had like the expanse of the sky.
Yeah, so we're going to shoot N RAW, and we're also going to shoot 8K. We want to make the most of all the features that we really like in the camera.
Even though it was so vast and so amazing and so just, visually exciting, it was still neutral enough that we could then create a set design that could really stand out.
Introduction-wise with this camera, a large amount of options would be small and mobile, because no one wants to carry a massive camera.
It was really useful having the monitor on the back of the camera be so flexible, so you can move it in various different ways.
Like when we're changing lenses, there's things like you'll turn off the camera, open the lens, and then the shutter shield will come down. It stops you from getting dirt on the sensor. We were testing and like plotting, and then getting the Z8, it's like...
Realised that there were a lot of elements we didn't need to add to the camera. It has built-in autofocus, which is amazing. The tracking is great.
If you're shooting with the artist, you want them to look as beautiful as possible. We were working with an artist called Lapsley. She's amazing. I think what was quite nice is when we were researching her and looking back, there's like, we know her music.
When you do NRAW 12-bit, the processes are created automatically.
There was a lot of pressure on the camera, but it performed and it was great. The in and outs of the focus are smooth. It's not really obvious that it's autofocus, and it worked really well.
Then it all stops and I breathe in white noise
We need to end up around this point because we wanted to get like you, say the camera's here, you're here, and then there's like the silhouette of the sun on you.
We could roughly work out a size of the set that we would want to build based on the size of my garden.
We'd rig up the camera in a way where it can still move so we can have an idea of how comfortable it is to move doing shots. From that, if we want this kind of shot, we need this lens because we're X amount of space away from each other.
It was a lot darker inside the fabric than it was outside at some points, so having the range that we can then go into the editing feeling confident that the information is there is amazing.
We got a lot.
Yeah.
Considering it was so dark.
Wow. Cool.
I like that.
Oh. Hello, Camille.
Cool.
Try to be in a video.
Yeah.
The sky looks beautiful.
Oh, that's so cool.
The tiredness kind of pushed us both into a place where we were laughing but popping out like really good ideas as well. There's always this fear where you're in your own head making stuff that, what will everyone else think? But I think everyone that's been on this trip with us,
Everyone is so humble. It's nice seeing that you're not the only one that's sitting there overthinking something, or it's nice seeing that someone's just like, don't stress, like they're not stressed, so you shouldn't stress. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
there's always an openness. It's like if someone else has an idea and if the other person didn't have it, it's like, oh, let's try it.
The best way to approach the Z8 is to actually explore the camera properly. I think the more you explore, the more you find out, the more exciting the camera gets. And I think it's useful to make use of all of those great features.
Yeah, Kez and Cara are funny girls. I mean, they have this British humor and, you know, many moments that, you know, we have to laugh all the time. I think what they do is nurturing each other. That's something beautiful to see, you know, because one directs and the other one shoots, and it's very clear what they want to do.
And I was so intrigued by seeing you two girls with what you're doing. It's amazing. Like I was just thrown into the film. We should make this like a yearly happening.
Yeah. And actually, I didn't expect it to be this closeness to be there so much. Like, I think we were thinking so much about the project that we had and the end result that we had to do that it was a really nice surprise. When we all bonded, and just how nice the week has been, just spending time with all of you.
When you see a music video, yeah, obviously you are listening to the singer, but as a filmmaker, I always try to say, oh, how did they get that shot? How did they shoot the thing? So I think it's great.
Like, I actually wanted to come back to the bus. And I was like excited to come back to the bus and see everyone, because I think it was the first day in the week we hadn't been around anyone for like the whole day.
Maybe I wouldn't acknowledge necessarily the evolution on our work, but in how we work together, everyone's kind of reminder, I've heard it on the bus so many times, like from different people, it's like ultimately we are all just here to, like, you have to have fun when you're doing it, like have fun, enjoy what you're making, because otherwise, like, why are you making it?
Ready?
Ready. Action.